Happy Friday. Hello, people. Set my mic up here. Give me a sec to fumble around. Should be good to go. I think so. So we're back with Henry again. And we're looking at, we do have some DLC content. I just want to look at very quickly. This is the one that just came out yesterday. So I should be able to see the DLC icon pop up somewhere in the Trotsky region. And we're going to head back that way actually today. And over some old stomping grounds basically, where we started the game. And just have a look around and see if I can find any more about this particular quest line. There's also the Lion's Crest quest line, which is the Brunswick Armor mention that I put in the stream title. I need to find, I'd like to collect this. Looks like pretty decent stuff. May help me out, but it just might send me in some different directions too and have some different interactions than I've been having already. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, I'm off today. It's Friday. I took a day off. It's a long weekend as well. It's Victoria Day in Canada on Monday. So for some reason, we're still celebrating Queen Victoria here. I think she was kind of instrumental in the founding the country, blah, blah, blah. So hats off. Tip of the hat to Queen Victoria. And thanks for Monday. So I got a nice 4-day weekend to work with, and I'll be streaming a bit over the course of the weekend. That being said, let's see where we are. I've been playing around a little bit offline last couple of days. This last stream, and I had a rather rough run-in at a castle, which I'll show you in a second here. But I have found my way around it. And again, it was adjusting my tactics in game rather than trying to fight doing the frontal assault method. We went stealthy and managed to get myself wedged into a nice corner where I could fight them one-on-one. And that worked. I was able to peel off a group of them, and the companion that I was with fought the other group, and he was able to do okay too, I guess. And we rescued his brother, and everyone lived happily ever after. Or at least had a good sleep, which is also important. Okay. Just remembering where I'm at. I haven't gone too much further. It was okay. Okay. We did have a return to the sausage tree down here as well, which was interesting. But we fought at a ruins, and if I can find the ruins, I'd be feeling great. Right here. The ruins of Zimberg. We helped the former owners of this now ruined castle they had captured the one guy's brother. So had a little skirmish down here, then went up through the woods, and we managed to infiltrate this camp and save his brother. So that was good. Other than that, I think I've just been riding around a little bit, looking at things, and maybe leveling up a little bit through the skills. But what I want to do today, head back to Trotsky. So this is the way to do that. Take the transport across. It's the first time I'm doing that, so it costs 200 groschen to make the journey and to go back and to try to move forward on that Brunswick quest line again. I think I have his poleaxe in on the horse, actually. Maybe it's in my persistent storage. And I gotta sell some of this stuff. Like the amount of clothing that I'm carrying around is ridiculous. And so I have no room on the horse as my kind of backup carrying chest. Excuse me. Voice is already a little hoarse. So we'll drop These are like these are spoiled herbs that I've been collecting. There's no point in keeping them. I don't think they're not useful at this point because they've all gone rotten. I've got a lot of stuff on that horse. So yeah, finding a trader would be good. Trading some of this kit that I picked up. Some trinkets, some old boots, pretty much the full range of things that I've just thrown in there and forgotten about. So here goes the herbs. Let's get on Pebbles and ride west. Sort of northwest, actually, up to. I'll just mark it up here too, so I know where I'm going. There we go. That's a checkpoint. So I'm just taking the road up the Sukdal and go from there. It's a good day for a. It's a little choppy right now. Good day for a ride. And say it's a nice 4-day weekend for me too, so it's a good time to do anything but work. Town to my right. And I can kind of pause the main storyline. I have to go back up to the Devil's Den, meet with one of my companions there to bump the main storyline along. So there's some side quests and things I can do in the meantime. And let's do a jump. Okay, the horse didn't like that. So yeah, the other item, I guess, is that there was an update yesterday that went along with the new DLC. So I think we're on version 1.3. That's what I saw. So there may be some new sneaky little things I had noticed in the patch notes. So I'll have to keep an eye out for those. They're improving. Got too close to the fence. The horse didn't like. I'm not making friends with my horse lately. I'm trying to go through too many obstacles. She's not really fond of me. I think the dog's being a bit disobedient too, so all kind of falling apart. But can easily be brought back to good standing. Just have to treat them nicer. Lord Rider, hello. That is kind of cool. The mechanism for going back to the previous map, I think, is fairly new as well, or it's new to me at least. So it's almost the same thing. So yeah, it was a rather interesting battle in the last stream where I was trying to help this guy fight into this camp, and we were just getting smoked time and time again. Basically, it was like a 6 to 8 on 1 or 2, but he was going down way too fast, my companion, and so then our foe were very strong group. Check my map. I'm gonna go west. Yeah, okay, we're almost to the main road. So hang a left at the main road. So that has been the case with this game, where you have to apply different tactics depending on the situation. You don't always know going in which will be the more effective one. So sometimes a little bit of trial and error involved. And the effective means in this case was to do it more stealthily. And yeah, so that worked out by, is that the wagon? A little further down. So I tried sneaking in behind the guards to release the prisoner and try to stealth kill on the last guard and failed at that. So immediately got plunged into melee. But I had wedged myself into an archway that they could only approach me one at a time. So that turned out to work. Wasn't what I had planned, but it worked, so. Sometimes you just take the win. So I think I killed 4 of them that way, just one at a time. They did beat me down gradually, but turned out okay in the end. Okay, this is the wagon camp, I think. Double check. Yeah. So we'll see what this looks like too. I haven't done this yet. The wagon master?
Praise God.
Coachman. Okay.
I want to go to the Trotsky region.
You've picked quite a journey. But if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
So it's cool that we can go back and forth between maps now. That's a definite advantage. And I have some unfinished business over on the other side as well. I imagine some of the areas will be locked down, like where we fought our way out of that one castle to escape. I'm sure they've locked the gates to us and would not appreciate a return, but then again, I'm not sure, so we'll see.
Here you are.
All right, wait a mo. I have to load up the cart and get the horses ready.
Get your horses ready.
We're ready. We can go.
So I'm not sure. There might be random encounters on this. I don't know how long it's going to take, but let's go.
Let's get going.
I also played with my settings, trying to get it set up so I can see both chats from YouTube and Twitch. So not sure how effective that'll be. But I just hate to ignore the YouTube folks. It's a good way to save my streams on YouTube, but I mean, potentially there could be an audience there for me. So having that conversation. Uh-oh. Come on, Mutt. Only look on the left side. I guess I'm sitting that way. Yeah. Oh.
Lazy bones. Oof. Right then. You'll have to walk from here on. God be with.
Where am I? Oh, okay. So it came up through here. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, that was painless.
All right. Take care.
Idiot.
So presumably I can head back this way. Yeah, there's the Wittenberg transport line. Okay. So if I'm focusing on, here's the new quest line. Ooh. Maybe we check that out too. We can do a simultaneous thing. I'm not seeing the Brunswick stuff off the top of the map. Maybe if I drill down a bit into it, I will. Hopefully it's not in the castle that I can no longer access. Which is here. We fought our way out of here, out of Trotsky originally. So these are the original areas from the game. And we also fought our way, well, we fought a defensive action here and lost. That's how we got captured and brought up to Troskowitz. The map looks smaller now than it did once upon a time. And we pretty much pushed it out to its full extent too. There's nowhere left unseen on this map. There's probably some areas that I haven't fully explored, but down in these woods, You can only go so far into these woods. But check my stats here before we go any further. So like I'm carrying too much stuff, first of all. How did I even get on the horse? I guess I wasn't on the horse. If any of these folks buy stuff. Whistle in the horse seat. Yeah. Oh wait. Anyway. I don't think I can get on the horse when I'm this oops. Where's all this? Remind him. What the heck? Okay, in the transition, maybe that's why I gained the weight, because all the horse gear came upon me instead of on the horse. I'll have to re-equip. It's not a big deal. Re-equip. That looks like... I don't know what happened. I can move stuff over. I think. Oh, there's the Brunswick poleaxe that I mentioned. So we do have this much of the armor set, the weapon set, I guess the equipment set, because it's both. So we created the Brunswick poleaxe from a recipe we found before. And it's just not as powerful a weapon, or not as useful a weapon, and I'm not trained in it like I am some of these other. Longsword is where I'm focusing right now. I don't know where the extra weight came from, but I'm gonna have to move some over. I am okay. I'm confused because I'm on the horse. Must be a little glitch or something here. Finding a trader would be a good idea, and then get rid of some of the stuff. And work my way. Let's see what the next trader. Going to Troskowitz, I guess, and it's kind of halfway to point of interest with the new DLC content. Oh, maybe he can't, or she can't. This is max speed right now. Apparently things are heavier on this side of the map for some reason. We weren't over encumbered before, but I guess we're working out bugs in the game. Still fairly early. It came out March 5th, or sorry, February 5th. So a few months of work. There's the big castle high up on the rock in the distance. Sort of the center point for everything that we were doing here. So we're going slow for a minute till we get to the trader and can sell some equipment. We're going faster than him though. Aloha. I don't remember this camp down here. Have a closer look. That looks like an archery contest to me. Yeah. Check that out later because I need to work on my archery skills. I did take a few lessons from the skills teachers here to push my level over 10 so I can start reading the marksmanship books that I have, which will help speed my progress up quite a bit. Check my map again. Cool. So we're just gonna take our first left up here. There may have been some updates to this map as well. It's been a month or so since I've been on this map, so I think there's been at least one big update yesterday, but I think a previous one as well. And talking into my water glass. Okay, so we go left here. sell off some stuff here at the trader. It'll help my help pay off this trip as well. Cemetery there, I believe. Former quest area. So yeah, it's May 2-4 weekend, I guess, here, even though it's only May. I think it just goes along with the Queen's birthday. But it's usually when I plant my garden too, so I'll be splitting my time between playing some games and digging around in the garden this weekend. Roski Castle. Traders at the other end of town. See if I can dump some equipment there. See what he wants to buy. I mean, I'm all usually limited by how much money they're carrying on them. They don't have infinite amounts of cash, so you can only sell so much. But at least if I sell the heavier stuff, that would help me out right now. And we can get on with it. Maybe I'll try to pick my way and find a decent skirmish along the way. Some of the bandits, the random bandits, are pretty tough too, so you have to be careful.
I know how that is. My
There we
uncle had the same thing.
How did we get rid of it?
Well,
We are the trader. No, I don't know why.
I hope it's not that serious.
don't worry. Lots of folk have that these days. But your
Anyway.
physician's right. You have to eat sensibly.
That is what meine Frau makes me eat. Always Hirse, Buch. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Ich bin gleich bei dir.
Good to see you too. Alright, so see what I can sell, at least to get my weight down. This is all he's buying, so. Oh, shit. Okay, the riding boots can go. A little bit. Maybe some of this stuff too. It's boiling for one. Takes up a bit of weight. I dropped these. Maybe I picked them up. That's probably part of the problem. Oh, okay. Must have dropped them and then picked them right up, back up again. I guess I can sell them for something. Not much, but at least it gets it off my back. Okay. See, this trader has 378 groschen. So far, we're well under. This is what we get in return for what we're trying to sell. I don't think I need to keep these or these. These aren't the really heavy items, though. I don't understand what's weighing me down. Maybe this is just what he's buying anyway. It's not necessarily everything I have on me. I might have to find a different type of merchant to pick up some of the stuff that I have. I can sell this first. Maybe buy a few things too, depending on what he has on him. I usually like trying to buy these up wherever I go, because these are the in-game saves, like the where you can discretionary saves where you can pick your moment to save the game. I've lost some progress by not saving appropriately, and it doesn't let you do that without it being in a bed or if you're logging out of the game, basically. So good to have a few of these on me, and we'll haggle because that's good for reputation.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
I would like knock that down to here.
Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Bis bald. Okay, that wasn't as great as I'd hoped. Where'd the horse go? Horse was wandering away. Uh-oh. I wonder if that's because the horse is not happy with me. I need a happy horse. I forget how to do that. Oh dear. Wait. Come here. Where are you? That must be what it is. I'm gonna pause right there for a second. Let me go in here. There must be something in the codex about happy horse. Goodness, goodness. Horses? Houses? Well, maybe there. I would think it would be in here somewhere, and it maybe it's riding. I don't know how they've titled it. So might be animals. Might have to Google this one. I don't want my horse to walk away on me. And I don't remember how. Like with the dog, you can feed it, you can praise it. With the horse, there isn't that kind of interaction. You're not. It feeds itself basically. I'm not sure how to get its confidence back at this point. Always something to learn in this game. Animal husbandry. No. Carts and wagons. Okay. Close. There's a picture of a horse on it. That's helpful, but it's not. Houses. All right, not in there. So these are the various characters in the game, different aspects of society that we've been learning about, which is really impressive. The amount. Oh, maybe that's it. No. 25. That's interesting, though. That's how far you can travel with a cart. Yeah, the amount of research that the game devs have put into all of this has been impressive, and it's what's made it an intriguing and engaging and game. Basically, it's the research behind it makes the world feel more real to me. Okay, saddle bridle. Comfortable and safe. Saddle. Sports. Blah, blah. Jumping. It's almost impossible. Okay, stop jumping on the horse unless absolutely required. Okay, that's what I was looking for, but it doesn't have exactly what I was looking for. So if I go into skills and horsemanship, maybe there's something here. Saddle, not no good. Stamina, blah blah blah. Less skittish when threatened. You won't attack. Okay. Fast travel eliminates the experience that you might have gained by riding between spots. Okay. Gain experience for every enemy you defeat from a saddle as well. Huh. Okay. Might have to restart the game. Like I don't understand what's happening here right now. won't even let me get on. Oh, there we go. That took some effort. Oh, praise. Oh, that's for the dog? Or is that for me? That'd be for the horse. Okay. Quick praise.
Good.
Okay. That's the way. So the only time you can interact that way is when you're just getting on the horse. So you have to rebuild confidence, I guess. It hasn't come up before. What's like these things look like? Oh, they're not equipped. Okay, that's why. That's probably another reason why. Not too terribly happy with me. Okay, that's here. Is that the best one? That one is. And no horseshoes. Okay. And this, I think. I don't know what that does. Tag leather breeching with pendant straps helps with balance, increases the horse's camouflage and stamina by 4, reduces carry capacity by 24. Ah, okay. So if I just went with this, caparison, I don't know how you say that. If that's a French, it looks like a French word. So there's pluses and minuses to having this arrangement. Gotcha. Go with this right now because I'm concerned about my weight limitation. Maybe that'll help. And if I look at the horse again, oh yeah. What? Okay, this is good. Whoops. Flip around. The mutt's obedience is good, but the horse's courage is down to a 9. Usually when things are in the red, that means that they're not in the greatest of shape. So getting this tack cleaned up might be helpful too. That probably makes for a more happy horse. And occasional praise, I guess, when I get on a horse would be a good idea to get her stats back up. Good to know. So where do we want to go? Since this trader was not that useful, I thought there was another. Yeah, there's a tailor here. Let's see if we can sell some of the clothing. Whoa.
Watch where you're going.
Before it goes dark here. Good, we can gallop again. That's nice. I think the tailors. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a little further up. This is the courtyard ahead of me.
God grant you health.
Here. There he is. So we'll trading first. So he's got 320 on. Yeah, he's got 320, so I can't. Again, I'm not carrying much on me, so I'm gonna have to pick some stuff up off the horse first.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Yeah.
Eh?
Calm down. Let's see if he buys any of this stuff, especially the heavies. Hey, he's going to buy this stuff. That's great. At least I'll clear some of it out, but not the armor pieces I put on. Okay. I might have to find another merchant for that, but that's okay. We'll do something. The waiter's hat. That's right. Henry was a waiter for one scene at least. Doing a little snooping. So it's 85.6 for those. I don't know if there's anything I'd want from him. I don't want to buy more clothing right now. Oh, this is for the horse. Okay, let's haggle. Let's close this out.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Okay, see if I can get a little more money out of him. Twist his arm.
You'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Day, sir. I think we're almost at the end of the day, too. And the horse disappeared again. More praise of the horse is required. Keeps bolting on me. There, he's wandering down that way. But, oh, come back here. Praise.
Everything all right? Eh?
Keep a happy horse. Important. Since we covered the main vendors here for this stuff, I think I'm gonna drop down towards Sameen. This was a major scene earlier in the game too, where there was a wedding there, and it was a big wedding scene, and then there was a somewhat of a brutal battle scene too. I'm curious, and it was burnt down, so I should be in that same state now. And I don't know if there's anywhere I can sleep there or not. We can have a look before it turns to night. In the rain. That's okay. I think that's it on the smoke in the distance. Is where it's still smoldering. It's kind of cool to come back to the old map again, I must say. And it'd be interesting to see how things have changed here since, I don't know who that guy was. He looked pretty fancy. Since we left, what the interactions are like. Looks like everything's pretty normal. You can continue to operate in both maps. But there'd be some reputation changes based on, I assume, whatever activities you've been up to. But we'll see, I guess. Yeah, that's the ruins. It might be closed off too, so the gates might be barred. That would make sense, because the nobles fled this area. Okay, and examined burnt in.
Jesus Christ, such misfortune. And for what?
So it's got a good collection of crows above it. Yeah, this is the scene of a very happy wedding party. Well, it was sort of strange at the same time. There was various intrigues happening in the background. But yeah, the gate's all barred off now, so you can't get back in it. And probably some corpses there for the birds, and if you can get in that door. That was the way in before. There's a campground I could sleep in as well if I can't find anywhere else. Maybe they closed that door. Curious to have a look. Horse is gonna wander, but so be it. Stay with me.
Never again.
Okay.
I tried swimming once.
It's not going
How
into
did
the
that
deep
end
water.
up?
This is probably blocked off too. Yeah. Can't go back in. Beacon. Looks like there's someone in there. I wonder who that is. It's funny that they left someone in there if you can't get in. So presumably this noble had sided with one side of the Civil War, contrary to the big lord of the area, so his holdings may be forfeit at this point. Yeah, doesn't look like there's any way in. Oh well. They've got some people inside cleaning up a bit, and that's about the extent of it. Maybe this is good enough for tonight.
What is it, Mutt?
That's where I don't know what the... No, we don't. What are we tracking now? This is usually when you have some scent to follow. You can use this means. Have the dog help you out. Or you might just want to be fed.
Here, Mutt.
There you go. Hey, dog. This must be a new campground too, because before I could stay in this castle. Of course, now I can't even get in it at all. So I'll drop down. What time of day is it actually before I do that? Still a bit early. So I'm gonna look at my skills books and spend a few hours doing that, and then I'll sleep under the smoky ruins. So we have these now, so we can access them at the right level. I'll do a couple levels in each, or a couple hours at each. Okay, so I just knocked up my scholarship level and my marksmanship a little bit. That was crossbow. I'll look at the bow. Couple hours at that. Okay, marksmanship is improved again. And this one, I think, is almost used up. You can, every hour you spend, you reduce the amount of study you can achieve as you finish the book. It goes to 100%. I don't think I have an hours left on this. I'll just see if I can do something with it and finish it off. I think that's it for that book. Yeah, it's at 100%, so it's done. These ones are 61, 60. And just have a quick look to see what that did to my levels as well. Those would be in skills. So I got a little scholarship, went up a level, but you don't get perk points until you hit the even level. So I got to wait just to go for that. And for combat, so I increased my marksmanship by a little bit. Again, working towards getting it to 12 when I'll have another perk point for it. Maybe I should see if I can try to squeeze that out now. Why not? Midnight study. Wouldn't be the first time. No, not quite enough. Okay. So the next time I study it, it'll probably get me there to where I need to be. Oh, that's an eerie glow. Yeah, at that point in the game, we didn't know really who was on whose side, and we kind of learned it there a little bit. What we thought were rebels, and we were kind of working with the lord of this castle up here on the hill. The rebels ended up being the good guys, and this guy ended up being the tyrant. So anyway, we had to switch allegiances quickly, and consequences from that. Sleep in a damp bed, but that's okay. No one wakes us up. A new day. Birds are back though. Same old birds. And the horse is gone. Oh. Rekindle my friendship with the horse. Are you gone? Shit. The horse. This is not good. My horse said enough AM and took off. There you are. Okay. Oh, come here. Moving target.
Whoa there. Don't worry. We'll stay by the shore. Good.
Lots of praise. I don't know why. What turned the tables here, but not a happy horse anymore. Remember the V key. The V key is for very good horse. I won't remember that, but all I could come up with in the moment. Where can we go? So I do want to do a little more trading. That would be one spot back up at the inn. Maybe tack off too. Here would I don't know if I don't think I can get in Trotsky Castle now. I'm probably shut out of it for bad behavior. Few items. Yeah, I don't think that I can access that anymore. But the grocer there, which could sell a few things. How the heck with it? I'm just gonna go up to the new DLC spot, and we'll see where we go from there. There may be some opportunities through that to connect with some traders and get rid of some of the crap I'm carrying around. Head back up this way. One thing about coming back to the map, with all the devastation here now, I've lost all my connections because a lot of them are dead, or now sworn enemies. So I don't have access to places to sleep or food necessarily. Except for the inns, I guess. They're always looking for business. See what this artist DLC is all about. I'm gonna have to look into the Brunswick one with the armor set, the weapon set, equipment set quest. It was part of a DLC. I haven't looked at it for a while, so I don't know what the next step is, and I don't see it indicated on the map anywhere either. So a little confused by that. There's another sleeping spot. Slow down a little bit. I think it takes a little bit of time for them to regenerate their coin as well, to go back and try to sell them stuff again. I can check later though. Like I said, I don't want to get caught up too much in trying to find traders. We have quests to pursue. Much more exciting. New characters to meet and all that jazz. Seen some intrigue up in that castle. Various forms. Did I miss it? No, it's further up. Okay, right on the corner there. Probably put a marker there would make it easier, but I never do things the easy way anyway, so why start now? Across this field, I'm pretty sure. Hearing voices. Okay. It's over here. I don't know if that's that guy's voice or not. It is. So this is the new DLC. Brand new and shiny. I'll jump off here.
If only they hadn't pulled it so tight.
Oh. Tied up to something. Don't know if his captives are here in the area. Guess we'll find out. Oh. Did save game, so.
No. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me.
Okay.
And count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
It's a little weird. Talking to a
What are you
skull.
doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
Bulls.
It's lucky you happened to pass by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm, watching your back, friend. You can count on that. Man against wild beast. That would make a painting.
What have you found, boy?
You're doing great, lad. Untie me, please.
Okay, just the two of them. Usually I'm hit by like 6 at the same time. That seemed too simple. More suspicious.
Thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scallis. And you are...
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
Magister.
You've got a pretty strange name, I'll tell you that.
It's Latin, but you can call me Voiter if you like. It's not really my name, but what does it matter?
This one first. It's a little more obvious.
And what were you doing tied to that tree?
It's complicated. How can I explain? First of all, you should probably know that I'm a painter. And apart from a few unpleasant moments recently, I spend most of my time over there, at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
Do you always talk this vaguely?
Only when I'm trying to look imposing. You know, with my hands tied behind my back, I didn't make the best first impression, and I'd like to make up for it.
Believe it or not, I've had even stranger encounters.
Really? Then you have to tell me about them, but preferably another time and place.
Okay. Well, I thought we covered the name part. We'll go with the skull.
What were you doing with that skull? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Just recently, I was talking to a ram.
I hope you were only talking.
Okay.
So what is your name, then? Voiter, or that Voity something?
Well, that depends on who I'm talking to and where. But for you, I'm simply Voiter. Nothing else is worth mentioning, or appropriate to say.
Okay.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
All right.
And who actually did this to you?
Wolves in sheep's clothing, lad. There were 2 of them. At first glance, they looked like decent fellows, just wandering the land. But as you can see, I misjudged them badly.
You've had particularly bad luck with wolves today, eh? You know what?
Spill it.
Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These 2 fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice. And naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me. And his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Hmm.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Good old
Really?
Henry.
Then maybe you could help me one more time. It certainly wouldn't be for free.
All right.
And
Check this
what
out.
exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
Oh, okay. We'll have a chat with them and maybe get a little bit back from them this way.
All right, I'll help you. But I won't do it for free.
I wouldn't ask that of you, my friend.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
All right.
Don't worry. I'm no bandit or a killer.
Then I was damned lucky that it was you who turned up. There are plenty of killers around these parts.
All right, then. I'll go and look around for your thieves.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for
Maybe
all
I
of
can get
this.
into the castle.
You'll find me in the loft, in the tower called the Crone. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing tied to that tree for quite a while, and these legs of mine aren't the youngest anymore.
Good dog, Mutt. Show me. Search.
Okay, no.
Search.
Okay, now he's searching without sand. I don't know what he's looking for, but can butcher these as well. There'll be at least some food for my. That's what I've been feeding him so far is wolf meat. Okay. Fangs are worth a little bit of money, but I'm not too worried about that right now. And they don't have a lot of capacity anyway. I'm going to take half of that. And I probably shouldn't steal his stuff. Did we get a location? No. Okay, where am I supposed to look for these guys? Maybe that's it. Yeah, down south. Not quite where we came from, but close. This is where I guess where we started off. This stream is down the transport location. Of course, my horse has wandered away, or I left it up here. Actually, I don't want to blame the horse. Trying to repair a relationship. Oh, it wandered away. Okay. Oh, there you are. Blended. Oh, come here. I don't like this time. This behavior's not good. Running start.
Everything all right? Hey?
All right, head down south. See if we can help this guy out. Wait, no, not too far down south. Just catch this road ahead of me. Yeah. More of a path than a road. Granted. Deer everywhere. I think it was a little further. Not too much further. I think I'm going to come head straight south and then go west from there. See what I can see. Might be something. Well, I'm supposed to talk to them. That's right. I'm not supposed to run in all killy. So I won't use my bow yet. Okay, past this next copse. To the west. In the rain. Why is that dog there? Dogs. There's a little hut in here, but it's weird that there are two dogs just hanging out. Okay. They could be wild dogs. Yep. So they've been running with wolves occasionally. And maybe we'll just leave them be for now. Interesting. Haven't seen that in a while. That was earlier in the game when the wolves were my biggest adversary. There they are down there. Oh, I looked into this earlier. I peeked down there. It was a new thing. Yeah, this is a pretty dumb place to set up an archery place. Right next to the road. So on that note, I'm going to pause things for a second. I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to run and get some more water, and we'll pick up our adventures from there. All right, the crows have brought us back home again. They're always good for that. So we're at the point of meeting some new friends here, hopefully. But not likely. I'm gonna come around this way so they don't wing me with an arrow.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Do you think I can't tell when you're lying?
You'll be all right, really. At least
Hmm.
that lunatic is gone. And that, thing of his, too.
Don't worry. We'll get out of here soon, and you'll never see him again.
Interesting.
Greetings.
Okay, so far so good. Friendly. Yura and Four-leaf Clovis. Okay.
Hey there,
Good doggy.
stranger. Come and
Good
join us,
boy.
if you mean no harm. There's plenty of room by our fire, and if you're up for it, we can play a game of dice together.
Yeah, so here's the... They've got their archery targets set up right by the road. Well, I guess we're talking to this guy first. Interrupt his meal.
What are you doing here?
Right here? Oh, me and Clovis have a sort of temporary home here. I'm Yura Hawkeye. And you are?
Henry of Scallis.
Hey, Henry, have you ever tried popinjay shooting? If you've got your own bow and a few groschen, we can start any time.
Okay. Okay, we'll follow this
What's
through.
your friend like?
Clovis, we've known each other for ages. We wander the land, I shoot, he plays dice, and that's how we make a living.
Okay. If I go with Painter, that's going to send them right into the the outrage situation, I would think. I'll try working around the edges a bit more first.
Is it just me? Or do you not seem too fond of that nickname?
Not really. Four-leaf came up with his and insisted I needed one too. Well, so I'm Hawkeye. Not the greatest, right? But I never thought up nothing better, so I'm stuck with it.
You're the blind. Alright.
I like Hawkeye. It's got a punch to it.
It don't sound like much to me, but I reckon I'll have to get used to it.
Let's try them with the shooting contest first, just to practice my bow a bit, if nothing else.
Should we measure our archery skills?
With pleasure. Got something to wager?
100? Oi. That's a bit much. I wonder if I'm talking down.
Nah, I'm not betting that much.
I'm not forcing you. If you change your
Okay.
mind, you know where to find me. Farewell, my friend.
Those are the stakes of the game. I wonder if this guy, he's going to challenge me to play dice.
How do you and Yura know each other?
I play dice, he shoots arrows, so we stick together. Every village has someone who tries their luck against us, but most of them leave a few groschen poorer. So, unless you're planning on losing some coin too, don't hang around here too long.
Interesting. So he's not going to challenge me. I thought I might be able to get in the same situation where he's going to try to cheat at dice and then lead us into that conversation that needs to be had without going the direct route, which is the Painter Void has sent me. All right. Let's do the archery contest then.
Should we measure our archery skills?
With pleasure. Got something to wager?
I will scrape up 100 for you, sir.
I'll check if I have enough coin. All right, here you go. Let's do this.
I will hand it.
Get set! Now!
I'm not hitting a thing. Watch and learn. Oh, shit. I hope I didn't hit anybody. Too bad my
Okay.
old woman ain't seeing this. Oh, shit. I hope I didn't hit anybody.
Oh, I can't hit anything. I can almost hit kick this one. Ah, I don't deserve 100. Maybe I should have practiced a bit first. Okay. Left beating around the bush.
Good dog, Mutz. Show me.
Oh, that's something in the... Get some money in there? Alright. Go to the direct route and see where that takes us.
Does the name Voiter mean anything to you? Master Voiter,
No. Who's that supposed to be?
the painter you left tied up at the edge of the forest under a Trotsky.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay. Let's go with... Let's go with... And I don't know what the easy mean either, because maybe it's the easier path overall, because it's not quite what my skills would indicate. I would think that the... I can't remember what the time... No, I know this is coercion, kind of the which is a 23 versus my conversational skills being at 18, but it shows it being easier path. Let's do that one.
You don't really want to talk about him, do you? Did he do something to you?
Not entirely. That is, maybe. The whole thing was really weird.
Okay.
Why did you beat up Voiter like that?
Well, it was mostly Clovis, although I nearly hit him with an arrow first.
I heard that part already. What happened next?
Well, we brought him here, but then he started saying all this strange shit. He had a skull with him, like a real human skull. He wouldn't let go of it. And I honestly couldn't tell if he was talking to us or to it. So I asked him what he was up to. And he says this skull sees things he can't see and tells him stuff.
Okay. That could get you whacked in the head in a superstitious age. Superstitious. There we go.
What exactly did the skull reveal to him?
Like, it said I looked like some captain from Colleen who sired a lot of bastards. So I might be his son. And it's true I'm from Colleen, and I never knew my pa. Only the captain's brother, he said, is hunting down those bastards and killing them so they can't claim any inheritance rights.
And you believed him?
It was really convincing, I'm telling you. When that fella talked about all them murders, I felt like the Grim Reaper was breathing down my neck. He would have told me more. But then Clovis hit him with that stick, because he saw how shaken I was. And you know the rest.
Henry's arbitrator here, I guess, working between the two stories, but...
Well, that's quite the tale, but you could have kept it to yourself.
Oh.
Voiter told me what really happened. You played dice with him, and when he caught you cheating, you beat him up and robbed him.
Horse shit, I'm telling you, it's all that bloke's fault. Not a bloke, more like some kind of warlock.
Okay.
Where'd you have the loot?
What loot?
Don't lie. You took Voiter's brushes and some nice dice. Or is there something else missing?
Well, I've got some brushes here, and Clovis has a few new dice, yeah? But that's it, nothing else.
Okay.
You know what? Hand over the brushes and I'll leave.
Look, I'd love to, but how can I put it? This whole thing stinks. How do I even know you really know the painter? Maybe you're just here to rob us of what we honestly...
Honestly stole?
Doesn't matter anymore. The brushes are mine, and that's that.
Okay. Try to get him with the superstitious angle here. See if that'll convince him. The shooting match would not be a good idea based on the way I just shot. So.
Look, you've already run into Voiter once, and you're still clearly shitting yourself from it. And now imagine what he'll do when I tell him you won't return his stuff.
If he cries into his pillow over them brushes at night, I'm sorry. But I'm just not handing them over to you that easily.
What use would paintbrushes even be to the likes of you? You just like to show off with that bow, don't you? And then secretly scribble lewd pictures?
Fine.
Ah.
Let's settle it with a shooting match. I'll wager the brushes, you put up a nice pile of groschen, and the winner takes all.
Well, we'll try again. Hopefully my aim's a little better this time.
I'll check if I have enough coin. Here. Should we start?
Or I could just kill them both.
Take up your positions. Take a bath, for goodness sake. You look awful.
I don't care.
And go!
I think it was a horse.
Shit, them arrows are flying all over the place. Down you go! I can't even piss straight today. Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. Yes! Straight into... fuck knows where. Down you go!
You lost, brother.
Well, I'll be. You beat me. But I admit it was a fine win. Here you go. The brushes are yours.
Huh. Didn't even have to kill anyone.
I'm sorry.
It's a strange feeling. Okay, mission accomplished here. And I got a perk point from my marksmanship too that I'm going to look at here right now. Which is great because this I've been very much focused on swords, so getting my other weapons up to scratch would be very nice. So first shot does 15% more damage. Okay, in the saddle. So horseback archery. Crossbow, which I haven't used much of at all. I prefer the bow. After stand when recovering. Okay. Allows me to move around a little bit easier with the bow. And this is for the for my pistol. Guns don't yet stand out for their dazzling accuracy, but they are more than a little scary. You learn how to pack and seal a barrel and make it blast like hell itself. Your first gunshot during combat will cause nearby opponents to take a temporary combat skill and morale penalty, making them less of a threat to you. Basically scare the shit out of them. I don't use it that much though, so I'm going to go with the skirmisher. I've got two. Oh, where'd I get the other one? Okay, I'll have to look at that. So we'll take skirmisher. And where was the other one? These are the ones I can never remember these dialogue stats. So it's persuasion, presence, intimidation, domination. They're okay. So presence and intimidation are my strongest ones. Houndmaster. Okay, good. Hunting dogs, Did hunt and send them after wild game. Sleeping in the wilderness, dogs keep you warm. Bed quality increases by 20%. Okay. Charming dog. Yeah, everyone loves a dog. Okay, so there's a distraction. He can do that. And faithful companion. Okay, so that's to keep his obedience from dissipating. Also a good thing. So is charisma. I'll go with that one for now. Maybe I'll take the faithful companion next. Again, you can increase your skills up to level 30, so horsemanship is maxed out for me. And the rest of them are at various levels. Stealth and thievery were the ones which were really behind. I haven't been picking many locks lately, so that's something I could probably look to improve. Alchemy is something that I haven't really gotten into at all, other than a couple the initial tutorial type sessions. It would be good to have as well, just that I don't think of it as much. Well, the potions are very helpful for buffs and for healing and things. So, whistle in our horse. There she is. Oh.
Good.
Face the horse. Maybe she'll stop wandering away a little bit. Where do we... Wait, what? That's a secondary. He said I didn't have to bring back the dice. He cared more about the brushes. So I'm probably going to just do that. Otherwise, I'm left to break into the chest that I really don't have the skills for anyway. So we'll just go with that. And I do want to... These were the wild dogs were up here. There's some sort of cabin just in the woods that I want to look at as well. Just for curiosity's sake. There's the trail. Maybe abandoned. I don't remember this one before. I might end up fighting those wild dogs, but... Nothing in the basket. Am I stealing this? Doesn't look like it. Just looks like it's a donation. Many donations. Oh, it is a ruin. Very cool. But I hadn't seen this before. Might be new. Might be part of the update, but... What else could be in here? Thinking the wild dogs are not far off. Yeah, we're just up here. Oh, very hard lockbook. Oh, that's such a tease. I don't see anything else over here. That's definitely worth remembering, because part of today's adventure was to try to find out more about the armor and weapon set. The Brunswick armor and weapon set. This may be related to that. I don't know. Push my luck and move a little closer to the dogs. Hanging nails. Lock picks. That's... I couldn't even attempt that lock right now. It's that far above my skill level. Guess I can put the torch away. down there. Huh. What is that? Maybe that's where the dogs hang out. I don't know. But they're not growling at me now, so that's good. Maybe I won't have to fight them. But that's definitely, I gotta remember that. Else that means I have to get my skill levels up. I'll have to go over there too. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Maybe I can't get in there. Let's go all the way around. Isn't far. Which is far. Look, I have to climb up and over. Deer rump. Oh, this is how. Yeah, that's a little easier than. Surprised it wasn't trapped or something. This doesn't seem sufficient. Be locked behind a really difficult lock and then find nothing on the other side. That bag. This could be just whatever was put in the trough. And two little vessels, clay vessels with nothing in them, apparently. That's weird. Okay, so much for that being amazing. Amazingly disappointing. I don't really want a deer rump. You do. Yeah, I know you do, but...
Aye, come here.
I can't even feed him one.
Here you go. Take it.
Nice boiled meat for you. Yeah, right there. There you go. Get up on the roof or something. Seems like there's something more here that I'm missing. Maybe I do have to go through this way, now that I'm over here. All right. I think there's more to this, but we'll have to come back another time. Have a look. Oh, I remember it's here. And the horse wandered away again.
Good.
Okay, we're gonna back up to see the painter. Who went back to the castle. Right. This should be interesting because we fought our way out of this castle a little bit earlier. And we actually left by an underground route, a secret exit. I don't think that's how we have to go back in, but I'm not 100%. And maybe if I can get in, though, I'll be able to hit a couple of the merchants inside the castle. Sell off a little bit more stuff. The painter himself seems a little bit suspect at this time. So far, no bloodshed. Who's that?
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Riddler. I don't remember him.
Happenstance has
Ah,
thrust
yes.
us together again.
So, what's it going to be this time?
If you can spare a while, I have another riddle for you. A trickier one this time. Hmm?
We met him earlier in the game. First few hours, I think it was.
Tell me where you're from.
Ah, right. You're the nosy one. I'm sort of from everywhere. I wander here and there, never staying anywhere for long.
And where did your journey begin?
Believe it or not, in Prague. Aye, lad. It's a city like no other.
See if we can find out anything more about him.
Do you really just wander the world? No fixed abode?
Aye, I do. Always walking, sometimes hobbling, occasionally having a sit or a lie down, even the odd tumble. But so far, I've always managed to get back up.
Okay, let's go with this riddle.
A harder riddle, you say? Let's hear it then.
That first riddle was just a test. Just to practice. How about a wager? To make it more interesting. Even a poor vagrant like me has to eat. What do you say?
All right, yeah, we'll do it.
Why not? I'm happy to bet.
Listen carefully. Once upon a time, there was a fool of a farmer. Family he had none, no stable boys either. So he talked to his animals instead. And, good man that he was, whenever he made a groschen or two, he shared it with them according to his own rules. Every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen. Every bee in the hive, 15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
I need to hear that again. It was just an escalating scale of things.
Tell me the riddle again?
Once upon a time, there was a fool of a farmer. Family he had none, no stable boys either. So he talked to his animals instead. And, good man that he was, whenever he made a groschen or two, he shared it with them according to his own rules. Every hen in the coop was paid 5 groschen. Every bee in the hive, 15. And the spider in the loft bagged a full 20 groschen. And now you tell me, how much did the cat get?
I don't. Oh, okay. I'm trying to order this. We go from hens into insects and back to a cat. Spider 20 typically isn't a farm animal. Does provide a benefit by keeping insects away. The cat would do the same for rodents. I'm assuming it's more, but I don't know. Nothing much to go on with this riddle. I'm gonna guess the scale's gonna go up. I think the cat would earn significantly more than the others, but I don't know why the hen isn't making so low. I have a feeling I'm going to be giving him 100 groschen here in a second. I mean, it's been five unit increments, so I'll try 25.
25 groschen.
No, that's not it. But don't dismay. Better luck next time.
I think I'll be off.
God
What?
be with you.
It's not really. Is this really a riddle? Just kill him, but I won't. Can't be the answer for everything. Well, the gates are open here, which is kind of surprising. So if the... I don't know if all of our adversaries were killed off. Guards apparently don't remember me. Services were down here. Sharpening wheel, so there may be. Something else here that I missed before. Woodworkers. Whoops. I'm getting in trouble at the guardhouse, probably.
Blessings to you.
Oh,
Can I help you?
that's the guardhouse. Horse is wandering away again. Oh. Not a happy horse. That could have been something that's been bugged since the update.
Best of luck to you.
What's it? Oh,
What are you doing here?
okay, no one likes me here. They're all suspicious. Even with my dog giving me extra charisma bonus.
What's that I hear?
Leaving. It's washing up. Nothing happening here.
Right? What was that?
Keep moving. She's moved on. That's good. These looks like a miller, but just a barn. Good view from up here on the hill. Oh, that's right. There's a combat trainer up here as well. Was checking on that. If he still... Oh, did he get killed in that? Oh, maybe he got killed. I was sleeping in there at one point. Sort of the outer walls here.
Greetings to you.
Way into the castle proper here. There's a stable guy here that we were talking to and trading with earlier, who's like a black market guy. Let's see if he can still... He can. Great news. Actually want the stuff off my horse for this. You might not buy everything either. You might buy more than...
Yeah, maybe next time then.
Yeah, I'll come back in a minute. I'll be back.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we were doing work as a convict here earlier too when they captured us. Oh, he's still here.
Nice out today.
Oh, he survived. I guess because he rode south with us when we went to fight the what we thought were rebels. Maybe I guess he made it back. I would think he would remember me though, but whatever. See what he's got for
I'd
techniques.
like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well.
Okay. Are these all free? Maybe I have them all. The Bohemian backhand.
If you are not afraid of fistfights, I'll show you a little trick. It is actually a simple blow with the back of the hand to the opponent's neck. I was taught it by a good old Franciscan, back when I was studying. I wonder what became of him.
Okay, we do pay. I need to know the Bohemian backhand. Definitely.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
But of course, it's kind of a useful little ruse. First, you kick your opponent between the legs and pretend you're losing your balance. But at that moment, you swing the back of your hand at his neck. It won't put a blow down, but it'll give you time to attack again. Now come and try it a few times.
Okay.
Well, all good? No learning has ever fallen from heaven for anybody.
See what else he's got.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
He's got a slight. This is like a slightly different menu for him for some reason.
I can show you how I teach the local men to fight with pikes. It's not that noble a weapon, but it's dangerously effective. One slash across the belly and you've got him where you want him. What do you say?
I don't know if I want to buy that one right now. I thought I had the Kershaw technique, but
let's fight.
Let's spar
What
with
would
him
you
a bit.
prefer? A practice fight or a real one?
It's the wood
I just
sword.
want to practice.
What will you fight with?
I'll take a long sword.
What should I take?
Let's mix it up a little.
You take a mace and shield.
Ready to start?
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Oh.
What the?
Good learning.
I'm all yours. Take that! You won't get me!
Alright, so far so good. A little spar.
Ah! Fucking hell! Take that!
Got me there.
You want to try me? Go fuck yourself!
I'm not blocking well enough. Stamina.
Take that! Fuck that!
I get him close.
Fuck yourself! Suckle! What the? Show what you're made of! Too slow! You won't get me!
Okay.
Enough! I need to catch my breath.
Good.
Do you want to continue after?
Yeah, let's all rest a little bit. He looks like he needs it more than I do.
That's enough for now. I need to rest for a bit.
All right. I'll be here. Ah, that's a lot of blood. Ah, this should stop it.
Get out of here before they start beating on me again. That was a good bit of practice. Took a few chunks out of my armor, though, by the looks of it. It's some dents, I think. Just want to see where I need to get with swords. That's getting close to another level. Or another level for a perk point. And warfare overall is getting close too. So a little bit more sparring might help here before I leave. A bit more. Clean up a bit. Maybe just have a quick look at my armor, see where that's at. Be able to fix them up a bit. That's the one I'm trying to sell, so I'm not too worried about that. That's worth a lot of money. Still not as good as mine in terms of protection, 125 over 116, but that needs to be fixed. So I'm going to do that. I can remember where. There it is. That's for weapons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll fix this up anyway. Fix them all up. Cobbler's maybe I'll use this. That's what I need to fix right there. Cobbler, just check my boots too while I'm at it. Yeah, they're getting low. Groovy. Alright. We'll head into the center now. Main castle. They'll let me in.
Good to see you. God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad so far.
These are guys that were trying to kill me earlier, so it's really funny they don't remember me at all. Some time has passed, I guess. This was my room too. I wonder if they'll still let me. Yep, sleep here.
Good day to you.
Would you repair a few things for me?
This guy was very much involved with me earlier, so again, it's funny that he doesn't remember. Oh, I want to get that fixed up. That's my main piece. Really? Not cheap though. I better do it myself. Do a little trade
What
first.
do you have for sale?
See what I can sell. That's the thing I grabbed from that abandoned house. We'll get rid of that. Probably. There we go. I can finally sell this. And this. Oh, that's got some good value to it. I'll have to buy something in return. He doesn't have enough to make this deal right now. So I'll have to do that, buy some kits from him. He doesn't have any? What the hell? Oh, that's for over the horse's head. Yeah, cheek pieces, definitely. That'd be cool. We'll buy some of these. Out of these. What else do I have to buy? Okay, so that brings me back in. I don't want two of them. But I do need something else. I just have to buy something to sell it later. Or just not sell one of the things I'm trying to sell. That makes even more sense. That do it? Looks like we're back in the green, or the gold.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Probably can't move him up too high. Yeah, that's as high as he can go. 'Cause that's all the money he has.
Aye, that'll do. Thank you. And good day to you, friend. Christ, what now?
So, go up a little. Go in a little deeper. They say. This is like the inner castle area here. I think the kitchens are in here. Yeah.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Let me figure out where I'm going here. I have to connect up with the artist again, for one thing, so it's at the other end. And, Nicodemus. He was underneath. I think he might have been in the underground area. I don't think we need to see him. Just carry on across these catwalks. Hopefully I'm allowed to be here. Into this end of the castle. Kook.
God bless you.
Jitka. I don't remember her from before. Okay, we're not far away. Pelt. Can't lean out these ones. I might be able to open the window, but can't. I think he's upstairs. Not sure where. Yeah, so last time we were in here, we were sneaking through. Jarek. Don't remember him either. Don't need to go in there. Della. There it is. Oh, that's the scribe. Okay, I remember him too. We were trying to find documents in here before. Not that room. I think this is the highest room in the castle. Oh, this is the apothecary area. Right. Do some alchemy here. Don't really need to. This is storage, I believe. Yeah. If they had a lesser lock to pick, I would probably try it just to practice. Don't see one in here. Far Elm. Maybe I'm too far. Yeah. He was closer to the beginning of all this. I guess there's one more level. Two more. Holy smokes. Goes on and on. Oh, I'm in a private area now. I'm in trouble. This is where I kicked that guy through the window. Yeah, I stabbed him and kicked him through the window. That was very dramatic. Close I'm getting. Closer. I think it's down more though. And then across. Maybe. Nope. Then across. Yeah, this is back to this area. Maybe he's down below then. Yeah, maybe.
Ave Maria.
Oh, the kitchen. Bertha. Okay, Back outside again. Okay, I have to go back up again. That's like a well-painted area. You'd think you'd be not far. That just leads to the other side. Yeah. Yeah. Where could he be hiding?
Good to see you.
Greetings.
I might be able to see him down there by the blacksmith, but I don't. So the only thing below this is the kitchen, so he must be above it. Possibly below it. Oh, that's kitchen. Is there anything below the kitchen? No. You mean, I wonder if because I don't have the dice, I can't access them. Then back up here again. Okay. Right.
Blessings to you.
And you. There he is. Okay, finally. Yeah, I think this was just a dusty storage area earlier in the game before the DLC came in, so this is cool. This is all new. A little bit of holy holy. Various materials for painting. There's a skull at. Oh, in his hand. Okay. Here we go again.
Here are your brushes. At least, I hope they're the right ones.
Did those two have more of them? But yes, they're mine. Thank you so much. And what about my dice?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I couldn't get them.
Uh-huh. Well, what can you do? Thanks anyway.
okay. Oh. Get a new shield. Okay. So one of the aspects of this DLC is that you can have a custom painted shield thanks to this guy. So as you see, all these are flashing up with different motifs. So I have to think of a good one for Henry. Kind of curious to see what they all are, but it might take a minute. And I think you can combine them in different schemes too. That cool. No, on and on it goes. lost. Maybe because I didn't get the dice. I'm going to press them on this just a little bit.
It's nothing. But tell me this. What kind of trick were you playing on me? I asked those two what happened, and they said it was you who started the argument.
Me?
They said you suddenly started acting really strange. What actually happened?
Nothing. If I did anything odd, it was only after they hit me on the head.
One more ask.
Are you sure? Those two seem pretty shaken up.
And I nearly got eaten by wolves and have a lump on my head. Can we agree it's my word against theirs?
Mm-hmm. Let's go one more
You
time.
didn't provoke them? I talked to both of them for quite a while, and they both said the same thing. If they were lying, I'd know.
Fine. I didn't tell you the whole truth. Even before I almost became a practice target, I wasn't in the best frame of mind. Maybe I started telling them something their empty heads couldn't understand, and they took it out on me. But can we finally stop going into this over and over? Tell me, how did things end with those two? Did you settle things peacefully?
Yes. Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help. And don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
I wonder if the different motifs have different attributes that would improve Henry's skills in different ways.
It feels like you know me a little too well.
It's just your imagination. I only know what others have told me about you.
Like who?
Does it matter? Instead, tell me what you think of my idea for the shield. It's a good reward, right?
That's a really nice reward. Thank you.
If you want, we can get started right away. What do you say?
Okay. Let's have a look at this
I'm
first.
curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colors of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
Okay. Curious about some
Why
other.
are you painting here in Trotsky, of all places?
Because I can. An artist goes where the work is. They don't get to choose. One day you're decorating a cathedral, the next you're illustrating letters.
I thought monks in monasteries did that kind of work.
And you'd be right. Well, mostly. A monk will illustrate a book for you, but nobles and clerks are more interested in letters and contracts. Every year they have stacks of them written, and they all have to be nicely decorated.
Okay. Should get him to do the shield first, but
Do you still need help with something?
Do you feel like you haven't done enough yet?
you need some extra coin.
Honestly, I could use a few extra groschen.
And I could use a helper. What a coincidence. Tell me, Henry, do you believe in signs?
I would say so. I believe in them.
So do I. And I think that the fact you found me and saved me was no coincidence. We were meant to meet.
Why do you think so?
Call it vanity if you want, but I've spent my whole life yearning to create something truly great and meaningful. Something that would remain after I'm gone. so that even 100 years from now, people would know that someone named Voiter lived here.
I don't know. I don't know many painters by
Drinking
name.
invisible drinks.
No? What about Master Theodoric of Prague? Or Giotto of Florence? And surely you've heard of the works of the Parlour Workshop.
I don't think Henry would know about those things.
Unfortunately, none of those names ring any bells.
And that's exactly what I want to change. Believe me, one truly exceptional painting would be enough to make me one of the greats. And here in the Trotsky region, they say there's a place that could serve as my inspiration. Unfortunately, no one really remembers where it is, but you have already proven yourself to be quite skilled at finding lost things. Maybe that's why fate brought us together, to help me with my life's work.
Play
It
along.
really doesn't just sound like a coincidence. What kind of place are you looking for?
Well, I hope you won't think I'm a heretic, but I'm curious what people believed in before they'd heard the word of the Lord. What did they think would happen after death? And where did they worship their idols? And they say that such a place can still be found in this region, a shrine where the pagan god Velez was worshipped in ancient times. Have you heard of him?
So we've been running into pagan sites, various places on the map, sort of off the beaten path, locations where they still practice. The locals must practice some of it still. So I don't know if you'll get this or not, but I think you might be aware of a name or two.
Sounds familiar. Isn't he that nasty
Oh.
goblin you've got to leave a bowl of milk under the bed for, or he'll shit in your shoes?
Well, not quite, but it sounds interesting. Velez is said to be the ruler of the underworld and protector of cattle. He looks like an ordinary man, but he's got horns on his head, so people sometimes mistake him for the devil. So, what do you say? Will you help me find his shrine?
How do you even know that such a place exists here?
It told me. That is, I heard about it from the locals. Around Trotsky, there are still plenty of pagan sites. Maybe you've noticed them too, have you? Not that I'd think anyone still prays at them, but they're here.
Yeah, I guess I've been curious about them, so it makes sense that I'd help.
All right, I'll help you. What do you need me to do?
Go to Vidlak Pond, north of Takov, and talk to the old woman who lives there. You'll find the place easily. They tan hides there, so you'll smell it from miles away. The woman's name is Kvietoslava. She should know something about the shrine.
Okay.
Are you sure the old woman knows anything about the shrine or Velez?
Absolutely. I've walked around Vidlak myself. There's a place on the hill above the pond that's called the Witch's Grove. I thought I'd find the shrine there, but unfortunately not. No horned head. So I asked the fishermen and tanners down below and found this Kvietoslava. But getting anything out of her is no easy task.
Didn't she want to talk to you?
Well, she wanted to, sure, but her memory isn't what it used to be. First, she mistook me for her husband, then her grandmother, then she tried to feed me garlic soup, and finally sent me off into some swamp.
Sounds fun.
Where did you say I could find this Kvietoslava?
West of Takov, by Vidlak Pond, among the tanners. You'll know it by the stench. It nearly turned my stomach inside out.
Okay. I didn't get my shield painted yet, but Takov. It's over here, I think. Yeah. Well, that's Takov. Is it the far side of Takov? Okay, he was talking to people there, and there's a tiny village here that we saw before. We had some dealings up here with the bandits. It was interesting. So we'll take a ride over there. I'm going to take another quick break. We'll flip to... And I'll be right back in just a second. All right, back again. Change back over the game capture screen and head west into Tarkov and beyond. See if we can find this lady. So we're heading towards A. Currently here at Tarsky Castle, and make our way through Tarkov. We have some friends there too from before. I might be able to sell a few things, maybe not. I don't know if anyone will buy the gear that I have. Maybe the smith there might. We'll have a look at him to find my way out again. Right here. Check time of day too. That's getting late in the day, so I might not make it all the way there. But we'll, if I can make it to the blacksmiths, that'd be great. So we have a bed there from before. Part of the whole wedding scenario that we were trying to get.
Praise the Lord.
And Hail Mary.
Everything all right, eh?
Fine, doing fine. So yeah, we had to have the blacksmith invite us to a wedding party that he was wedding he was attending. And I can cut out this way. We had to do some work for him to get it invited. And that went on for a while. Check here, make sure I'm going the, yeah, this will work. Got to ride across the field. The village is just down here. We'll do fine. A little steep here, but not too crazy. Oh. This is why the horse hates me, because I'm making her do all this challenging riding. That's the maypole. We were supposed to steal earlier, never did. Just wonder if that... You're fine, you're fine.
Yes. Hmm?
Been a little temperamental lately. So they did come back up. Okay, cool. I could do these two as side quests. Now that I'm in this region, but myself situated at the blacksmith first. He must be closed down for the day or at the tavern. You can stay out there. This is my persistent chest. Dog's letting himself in. Fair enough. I think these are books that I've already read. Pretty sure. If there's anything else I can stick in there for now, like I don't think I need all these arrows at this point in time. What did I just do? I put all, okay, everything except for the ones that actually have, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I want this. Put that on the horse. I think I want this. Did I just dump everything on the floor? Yeah, I'm a little concerned that I did that. Oh, I think it's still here. Okay, that goes here now. Better armored. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I was gonna... That's pretty impressive. What's the stat for that? on the defensive side. Limits carrying capacity. Maybe I'll stick with this one then. Okay. Yeah, this is some of the stuff I have to sell. Okay. But first we'll study and sleep and then do the next day. Maybe I did dump everything. I must have. Okay. Didn't even know you could do that. Want these back. Okay. And that, and that. The rest of it I don't need. Probably want to keep a couple of these on me. Try this again. That one's on. These looks like they're okay. They most both are closing up. We'll finish this one off. And then this one. This one. Oh, they're both finished now. Both at 100%, and still have about another half of a level to go to get to my next perk point. But it's moving, so that's the main thing. And so sleep and begin the day anew shortly. Find more about that pagan site from the lady in the nearby village. Hopefully that she seems sounds like a character, so it'll be fun. Feed the dog to start. Morning. There we go.
Here, Mutt.
The smith is at it. I can sell him anything. Yeah, all the other stuff's still in the persistent chest, so I can't do that. Anything to buy? anything that interesting. I think maybe my equipment's better than this, but maybe we'll buy a couple of his kits.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We'll go see the mysterious,
I
all-knowing
can go for something to eat now.
food. Better eat. Yeah, we're down to wolf meat and Janosch's sausage, so we'll go with the sausage for now. Get me up there a little bit. We go to the grocery here too and buy a few things from her. I think it's her. Wherever she went. Maybe it's too early. Yeah. All right. Bring the horse in again, and off we go. Yeah, something's a little weird about the horse in this update. It just kind of drifts away again.
Yes?
Now, why is this open?
So we're going west. Not too far, just down the hill here towards kind of a river valley area. That will be the spot. Oop. Oh, ambush.
That's mine. Thank you.
See if he wants to go. Come with me. Too busy looting. I'm gonna take him on because I won't.
Fucking nothing. To get. Now you're gonna die.
What have you found?
Hey. Not bad. I don't know what that move was that I just did, but good enough. Okay, bit of Groshen.
My God! He's dead!
Uh-oh. I didn't do it. Well, I did it this guy. Where are you going? Oh, the noble. Let's just see if he has anything interesting. Not really. Jeez. Groshen. Okay. Can't believe this one guy did that. And yeah, I don't want any more gear to carry around, so I'm going to leave the rest of it. And we'll get the horse back and we'll carry on. There you are.
Good.
I didn't take any hits there either, which is good, or the hits I did, the armor was able to fend off. There's an archery trainer down here as well, which I could go see them. There's just some folks I helped out earlier too in a previous quest. So. back to them. It's the gamekeeper's house in there. His son is there who teaches the archery. Okay, so just down in this village right here. Be able to find her. Beautiful spot. It's a fishing village basically, but they also do tanning, which is the smell that he was talking about. So the enzymes for tanning, I think you either use brains or urine. And the old story that I heard is that every animal has just enough brains to tan their own hide with. I think that's more of a rule of thumb. It could be her right there. This is the tannery area down here. They've got these little wash-throughs, soaking areas that they can block up and put hides in. This and it would smell. They're big urine pits, particularly. I guess either way, if they're brains, there's gonna be a smell from that too.
Good day to you.
There she is. See, okay, she sells different animal parts. Interesting, though.
Good wife, do you know anything about a shrine around here?
Come closer, lad. Now that I see you up close, aren't you? No, you're not. But you look just like him.
Like who? Who are you talking about?
My Vlasta. It's been so long since I've laid him to rest.
I'm
yeah, it's
really
like
sorry. But I did ask you something.
I've been a widow for so many years, but I still look out for him every afternoon, expecting he'll come home along the stream. He'd always pick me flowers, and when I greeted him, he'd grab me around the waist and spin me until my skirt flew. And all the dances we went to in our younger days.
That must have been a long time ago.
And he wrote me poems and whispered them to me before bedtime.
Did you end up living here all alone? Don't you have anyone to help around the house?
The children went out into the world and my husband went to heaven. That's life. Benish, who was sent here from Trusky, helps me sometimes. He doesn't say much, but he's a good worker.
Sorry, but I'd really like to know if there's a shrine around here. It might have pictures or statues of bulls.
Bulls? My grandmother used to tell me stories about one like that. But maybe it was just a fairy tale.
And did she say where it was?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know, lad. My memory's failing me.
It would really help me if you could remember the shrine. What might refresh your memory?
I don't know. Since Vlasta died, I've been completely useless. Honestly, I kind of hope I'll forget him soon, too. Maybe then I wouldn't miss him so much.
Come now. You're supposed to remember the good things. You said he used to pick you flowers, right? Well, I could do that too. Maybe it'll help jog your memory.
Well, if you really want to cheer up an old woman, Vlasta always picked me valerian. Made the whole hearthroom smell lovely dried out.
Valerian or Vlasta?
What did you say?
Nothing. I'll pick some for you too. Fresh and fragrant. I'll be back in no time.
Alright, let's find some flowers. Valerian. Those are poppies. Dandelions. Oh. The blue ones. They are nothing. In this game. Maybe I'll find it on my own, looking for flowers. I can't remember what color Valerian are. Really should have listened closer to her. See many flowers up here at all. Maybe down by the water. Oh, maybe over here actually. That's a possibility. Thistles, and not thistles. More poppies. More thistles. That's marigold, okay. At least that's something different. I go upriver because she mentioned them being around a river. Like that. Like white poppies. Oh. And into the fish. That's right, there were wolves around here. They just kind of look like they could be dens. Maybe not. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I don't think this is the spot, but worth a look.
Good dog, Mutz. Show me.
We can skip through this prayer.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit.
Well, that mind is very attentive.
Hail Mary. Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us.
I get the idea. Cool. Need Valerian up here, do you, Mutt? Oh, another one over here. This is where I die. Yeah, almost. Stuck in between? No, just down in the... I'm bleeding. And I don't have my... Oh, shit. Horse close enough? Yeah, all of them. Now my inventory. Hurry up here. This is not going to end well. I'll go with that. Okay, it stops the bleeding at least. couple injuries from falling down a fair distance. I could find a place to wash up, that would help a bit. And then we'll keep looking for Valerian in the meantime. That was unfortunate. There's definitely fall damage in the game. Good luck.
Silly doggy.
I wonder if it's on the map, the flower location. No. Not gonna make it that easy for me, I guess. I have to hunt a bit. There's a wash tub right there. Okay. So this does heal you a bit when you wash up, so that's one of the perks. Jumped up a bit. Oh, wait, maybe here. Sage. And mint. Those are marigolds. Yep, okay. Maybe down this way. Cabbages over here. All right, the hunt for Valerian continues. Try down this way. There's some nice fields over here at least. Four. Souls. I have to look at the codex because I can't remember. I don't know if I'll list them individually. Okay, it does great. Oh, they're the white ones. Okay, that helps. There's nettles there. Trying to find flowers to jog an older lady's memory. I did see some white flowers back here. I just didn't really look that hard at them. Maybe. Just this variety. It looks like poppies, like white poppies. Eyebright. It's a different type. That's the hardest thing. It might have been easier to do this on horseback. I probably could have covered more ground. But it's also hard to examine things up from up there. So until I know what one looks like. Looks like this. Okay. Two. That's one there. One more. Okay, easy. Eventually. I go outside myself in a little bit. Yeah, okay. Mid-afternoon here. I'll probably stream for a little bit longer and then go out and do a little bit of garden work myself. Won't be any valerian, but it'll be something.
I've brought you your favorite flowers.
Really? Let's see.
She can have them all.
Ah, yes, valerian. Fresh, it smells almost as nice as my Vlasta. I mean, while he was alive. May God grant him heaven.
Right. Right. And how about that memory of yours? Is it any better now?
Of course it is. I see it all now. Vlasta always brought me flowers and said, Květuška, put on your best dress, we're going dancing. Oh dear, I still have that dress, but I haven't worn it in years.
Well, why don't you put it on? I'm sure it'd suit you just as well as it used to.
Oh no, lad. It's had its day. Full of holes. The buttons on the sleeves are gone. I'd look like a ragged beggar. I wanted to mend it, but I can't even thread a needle anymore. My hands shake too much.
All right, Henry's doing what he needs to do.
I'll happily mend your dress for you.
That'd be kind of you, lad. But I can't repay you in any way.
If it helps you remember, that'll be more than enough for me.
All right, then. Here it is, and take good care of it.
I don't know how he's going to do this. Has to take it to a tailor, I would think. Which is a long way away, I think. Maybe just examine it first. There it is. Yeah, so I can't do anything with it. I have to take it to get it repaired. And that would be way back. Troskovitz, I think, is the closest. Nothing there. There might be, but I don't know of it. Baths there, that's about it. Troskovitz or... I don't think they had one, a tailor here. The Nomads Camp. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that much for. Oh, I wish I was a little better shape right now because there's some battles that could be fought, and there's some skirmishes that that I know are further down the line here that would be interesting to try out now that I'm a little more experienced. It's within. Yeah, here we go. Marigold is a good one. So I get 25 health back, which will get me back closer. Help me to go into a skirmish that much more easily, I think. So yeah, it'll slowly inch its way up. Bring in the horse again and off we go. Anyway. Back it. You're the one that wedged yourself in there.
Easy!
Jesus.
Good.
I need to do something to calm my horse down again. She seems to be upset with just about everything. Good horse. Okay. So what I can do, just to go a different route this time, I'll go south and then through Zhelevov. Yeah, if I'm pronouncing that right. I'll go that way. We'll go south down here. Take a turn. Maybe we'll meet something interesting along the way. Who knows? I think we have to cut back over on the other side of this lake. Feels ambushy around here. Right there, yeah, maybe. That's where there was one earlier. I had to fight in that area. I can't remember how much I avoided it though, or if I fought my way through it. But we do have to cut through there again. This could be interesting. If there's anyone there, I'll do a quick save. Then we'll try our hand at the combat. Did I go by it? No, this is the right way. It's just a little further ahead. This guy might trigger it for me. Yeah, there's a couple guys down here. Yeah, okay. Do a quick save.
I'll show you.
Go get him. Don't hit the guy in red.
Leave me be.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Somebody please. I'll sort you out nicely.
Got him. Good job, Mutt. Nice distraction. Where'd the other guy in red go?
You alright, my friend?
I am. But only thanks to you.
Wait. Haven't we met before? You're the unlucky one, aren't you?
Aye, that's me all right. You saw that, didn't you? I have nothing for anyone to steal. Thanks to you, though. At least I'm not dead. Much obliged. Unfortunately, I have nothing to reward you with. But God bless you.
No matter. Just take care of yourself. You might not be so fortunate next time.
I'll try. What's your name, anyway?
I'm Henry. You?
Reuter. But everyone calls me Lucky.
Really? Now that's funny. Until next time then, Lucky.
Yeah, that turned out all right. Yeah, okay, the nobles. Whoever came in with us left, so. These guys have anything much? Encroaching. Take that. Take his mead. Yeah, that's not worth much. The rest of it. This guy. Almost had him with that stab in the throat move. Yeah, maybe I'll leave the rest for Lucky. It's a different horse. I think I must have ran off into the woods or stole my horse. Anyway.
Good.
Good team effort there. Mutt did a little distraction on the armored guy, and it was actually pretty easy. There's the guy. He chased out someone else down. Oh, he's been shifty. I don't remember coming up this way. This feels... Yeah, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. There might be another group of ambushers up here. Trying to remember. There's an inn on the lake up here, which is quite nice as well. We're not going there, but we'll probably be able to see it. We're veering off more to the right. This might be the roof right there. There it is right there. My mistake. Four. Might just do the repair and then take a break after that. Maybe come back tonight, actually. Might play something different tonight, too. Yes, we're on our way to Troskovitz to find the tailor. So let's do straight across the fields, due east. Through the hay. Yeah. It's just up here. Yeah. Not too far away. This map feels a lot smaller now. It actually might be smaller than the second map, but it might just be the familiarity trick too. Where everything seems a little bit closer once you know it.
time to sow wintergrains.
I need to plow too, you know.
The happy little town and the happy music to go with it. I guess in real time, some folks would call it. It's been months. It's like the game launched in early February, so it has actually been months since I've been playing the game. And while the game itself, in game time, may have only advanced weeks, feels like we've been here quite a long time. Here's the tailor.
Greetings to you.
Happy tailor. So let's repaint. I need paint. Oh, maybe I would need to get paint for
Would you
his...
repair a few things for me?
We'll start with this. The dress. Oh, easy. Okay. Might as well get my jacket fixed too.
Excellent. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Take care.
And with you, sir. Yes, Sir Hans and Henry were both on the both bound up here at one time. Okay, I can't remember the name. What? I can't remember what these are called. Oh man, words today. It'll come to me. Because we got into a big bar fight at this tavern right here. Stocks. We're putting stocks right here, and got in a big argument with Hans, and he ended up going a separate way. That's how really Henry's solo adventure began in this game, and that was quite a while ago.
Glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
It's the bailiff and all that. Jail, and that's the bailiff there. What else did I want to do here? What is the other trader? I don't see how much money he has now. Maybe I could sell some of my stuff to him.
Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
I need to sell you a little bit of something. Let's see what we got. Oop, I just didn't mean to exit that.
Show me your wares.
So he's back up to 378.
Maybe next time then.
Sure, I'll go find my horse and then come back in.
Do you find whistling like that fun?
Do it this way so the horse doesn't.
That mane. What a pretty colour.
Oh, there's a cat. Cats have been really hard to spot in this game, but there's clearly a cat. I usually end up chasing them away. Let's see what he will trade for. Maybe a shield? Things like this can go. won't have enough money for much more than that. I wonder how close I can get to the cat before it runs. Oh, not that close. Where? I don't know where it went. That's probably what's happened before, is that I haven't seen them like sitting on a wall or something, and I'll walk by them.
Willkommen. Schön, dich zu sehen.
Scare them off. The cutie cat?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh, good, he's gonna buy this. And this, and this, and this, and this. Slowly but surely work my way through that backlog of goods I've got on the horse. See if I need anything from him. Take the saves again. I can't remember if I picked up an armorer's kit, so I'm going to take at least one. And then haggle.
Word about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht?
See if I can get an extra 20 out of him anyway.
Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Vielen Dank. So I'm just going to look at my inventory one more time. A lot of game in the inventory today. Just to check on my armor situation. Being in a couple, damn it, little fights. Yeah, definitely on that. I've got numerous of them, so this may use them all. I didn't think I'd want to use them all there, but you work got me. We're back up to 86 now with it, which is good. Boots, and that's it for now, I guess. Must have used up all my armor kits just getting that one back up, but that is my main piece of protection, so it's good to have that in a good standing. What if I could do some laundry too? I need soap for that. I think he has soap. Pay that one, it's not worth
Das
haggling.
war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. On our way to the laundromat. Otherwise known as the village pond. Oh, it's busy. She's beating her bundles. I don't want to rob her. She's not a talker. Okay. Well, I guess no laundry for now, but we can look at the butcher to see what he has. Not that way, we won't. I guess it'll be here. There he is. Surrounded by meat.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Some pelts, some guts. Some parts. I guess I would have to cook. Oh, excuse me. I need a nap first. Oh, this is smoked. Smoked beef. I don't have to do anything with it.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well.
Down 5 groschen at least.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
But I have to give up. I wonder how long she's going to be here. So they actually dam this up a bit to make it into a pond. Interesting. I wonder what they do in the wintertime.
Christ, pardon me.
My fault. Oh, my apologies. All right. I will. Maybe I'll log out here, so I'll wait. Try to do some laundry while she's gone. I get some stuff covered in mud and probably blood as well. Mostly mud. A little bit of both. It'd be good to do that before heading out again, and just to. Now that we're doing some back and forth tasks to get information for this painter that we need to acquire in order to get some tasks done for him, and then he's going to help us with some things and hopefully shoot some money our way. That's just part of the new DLC. It's just the start, really. I've done a few things. Been mostly peaceful. The combat that I've found along the way has been sort of the random encounters, not so much tied up into the storyline of the DLC. So that's cool. I didn't really do much with the other DLC, which is, where's it? The Lion's Crest DLC. So I need to find treasure maps, but I've only ever found the one so far. So I'm not sure who I need to talk to. And we have talked to that scribe. So let me have a look at that map first, see if I'm carrying it on me first of all. Might be in the horse. Yeah, I don't think I have it on me. Could also be in my persistent storage. Gonna comment for me whistling. Oh, she's indifferent.
Yes? Hmm?
If I look on the horse, my maps, where are they? Maybe around here. Maybe I do have them in persistent storage. Then hopefully I didn't drop them all. Yeah, they should be in this area of the inventory, war books and such. So maybe I'll get back to that later. If not tonight, over the weekend, over the course of the weekend. It is a long weekend, and I'm off today, so pretty good day so far. And it was fun just riding around a bit and exploring some of the areas that I knew before in the first half of the game, basically, and pushing along the storyline of the new DLC too, which is good. All good. Good progress. Right, Brushes with Death is the name of the new DLC, and I think we just scratched the surface of it. We just really just met him and did an initial quest for him, but he likes to talk to the skull of his, and it gives him some powers to, or he believes it gives him some powers to see things that wouldn't otherwise be seen. So that's the mysterious painter. Yeah, I'll save up here, but I'll end things off and say I'll be back later, probably tonight. I'm possibly playing a different game. I might want to shake it up a little bit. Yeah, it's enjoyable sharing this with everyone. Flip over this. Screen and music. The outro music, as they say. Yeah, maybe I won't raid out today, but say I'll be back later and I'll probably raid out at some point. I've had a lot of good folks supporting me through raids and things. I want to make sure I pass that on, so I'll do that later when it's a little bit busier. So have a good day. If I'm not talking to you later, but hopefully I'll see you on the weekend at some point. We'll pick up Henry's story again, and maybe some other things as well. Lots of games. Oh, the other one was Stalker had another update. I think it was yesterday as well. Big day for updates. Mid-month, mid-May. So it'd be good to dip back into that at some point too. I'll be considering starting from scratch and doing that. I haven't gone that far into the storyline with that either because of there were technical issues with the game, and then also Kingdom Come Deliverance dropped, and been focused on that quite a bit too. But I do want to get back to it. I want to see how things are shaping up. Looks like there's some new anomaly behaviors and mutant behaviors and things that would be cool to see. So that might be one of the games I play this weekend. We'll see how it goes. You want to take care. We'll see you soon.